Hello everybody, and welcome to a pick a card reading with me, Rebecca.meisl, your intuitive guide, your Reiki master, and spiritual mentor. Thank you so much for joining me here for another beautiful reading. I am so excited to see what Spirit wants to say to you today, what the universe wants to bring forward, and we're going to just do a general read. We're just going to see what exact messages you personally need to hear, and guidance that comes through, any beautiful entities or angels or guides that want to come forward and their messages to you. So we'll just see. We're just going to open it up to the universe and let it take the lead today. So if you are new to my pick a card readings, welcome. Please take a moment to intuitively pick your pile now. So we have our beautiful new card deck that I'm using, which I absolutely love, with this theme of crystals. So feel free to just pause the video here and see whatever crystal or card you feel drawn to now. So once you've done that, we're going to just dive right into our group pile 1. So I'm going to just take these cards. They have been pre-shuffled, so we're going to check out our first card for you. So if you guys chose this beautiful ruby, I attract romance filled with divine love. I have a healthy sex life. So this is your first card, group 1. So we're going to put that to the side and we're going to just keep shuffling here and just see what other guidance comes forward. I have my beautiful mookaite crystal here too. I just have to showcase that a little bit, like how gorgeous is this piece, just to give us some grounding energy in our read today. All right, so let's see what other guidance we have for you, group 1. What else does group pile 1 need to know, Spirit? What energies? Oh, beautiful. So we have the Kingfisher that came forward for you. So be patient and focused. Okay, so there's some extra guidance there. We're going to grab you some more information. What other guidance does group 1 need to know? Wow, okay. So obviously this is quite a few that fell out. So we're going to just reshuffle that. Sorry. Bear with me as I gather up these cards. Just that 222 on our time. So definitely some new beginning energy coming forward. So let's see what else comes through in the cards for you, group 1. Let's give this a reshuffle with this deck. Okay, so we have 2 cards that came forward. So we have the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic, and we have Wailing Tree, reconciliations. Okay, interesting. Beautiful, getting some beautiful guidance already. Let's keep going here. I like to just pull all the cards and then just feel into all the energies as we go. Oh, Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, freedom. Feel called to pull you another one. Let's get you another card. There's one more in here for you. Okay, let's see what else. Group pile 1. What else is coming forward? Here we go. Here's our second card. Okay, wow, we have Emerald Tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. Wow, check out that energy. Holy crow, guys. That's beautiful energy that we're getting right off the fly. Okay. Gorgeous. I will adjust the camera as we go. So I've got a few more decks I want to pull for you, group 1. Just get some more information. Gorgeous. Revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you will feel love for who you truly are. Amethyst crystal coming through as well. Wow. Ruby and amethyst. Wow. Some loving energy for sure is coming through for you, group pile 1. Let's get a little bit more guidance. Chakras. What do we need to know? Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So we have peace. Oh, we have 2 here. Sorry, give me 1 second. So peace. In stillness, the answer will be revealed. Okay. And signs. There will always be signs to guide you on your true path. Ooh, love it. Okay, let's see what else. Coming forward for group pile 1, we have 2 cards. 2. Cancel, clear, delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Archangel Michael, you are working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. Love. One more deck, and then we are going to grab you an angel number, my friends. Woohoo! Okay. Okay, we have 2. We have answers within. Look how gorgeous that is. And we have, whoops, come here. Oh my goodness, I got stuck. Sorry. Breathe. Oh my gosh, 2-2. Look at that. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay, where did I put my angel number book? Let's grab you. There we go. Gotta use an angel number. I just love this book. All right, my friends, what are we feeling? What number? Left side, 488. Your angels are encouraging you to know that to teach is to learn. You are being encouraged to shine. Oh, I love that. 288. Okay, we are going to bookmark that with a surprise chakra card, and we were going to read that at the end. Okay, my friends? Okay. Well, it's really funny, group pile 1. If you guys chose this pile, immediately as soon as I started this reading, and I don't know if you can actually feel it in my own energy, if you're reading energy or feeling my energy, but I really do feel serene. I feel very calm. I feel very tranquil as I came forward to do your specific pile. So I really do feel like that's exactly the energies that are coming forward for you, for those of you who picked this pile, okay? We're getting so much beauty being highlighted through these cards, through the energies that I am feeling and being sent. And I really just feel like if you chose this pile, you are embarking on a new chapter that's really all about peace, stillness, beauty, seeing your value, seeing your worth, loving yourself without conditions, and freedom. That is exactly what I feel with this reading. I feel like you are breaking cycles, you are breaking chains, you are breaking situations and habits that have kept you stuck in the past. And I'm just feeling like no more. I'm really called to this sword. And look, what's so funny is we have like our Archangel Michael pictured in both of these with his long sword. So like literally so much sword energy here. You are cutting cords to the past. You are cutting cords to cycles that no longer serve your highest good. And we get that clarification with the Akashic records. So you've been divinely destined to be where you are now and to almost like rewrite your story. Destiny is definitely playing a role in your life at this time, and you are clearing away those old stories, releasing the past, and freeing yourself. Like this card really sums up where you are in your spiritual journey. Okay, but I'm hearing there has been some difficulties with this. It's been hard because a lot of this past has come forward for you to heal. And with this wailing tree, this reconciliation card, I feel like this is exactly where you are in this journey, is you're in this period of slow down to do this deeper healing, to feel your emotions, group 1, because I feel like a lot of you have worked so hard in your journey. Like that is totally coming through loud and clear. You are hard workers. You have done everything possible to improve yourself, to improve your life, to do what is right. And I almost feel like you have very high expectations of yourself. And because of that, sometimes you fall short of yourself. You put so much pressure to be on point, to be perfect, to do, and you end up hiding yourself a lot and hiding a lot of your ability because you don't feel you're there yet. You don't feel that you're good enough, that you don't embrace everything that you can bring to the table is kind of what I'm hearing. You're not really seeing that, but I feel like that is changing. You're being guided to make these changes and open up your perceptions. I'm seeing third eye energy here very, very clearly. So your eyes are opening, your intuition is showing you like, hey, actually, you're not as bad as you thought, group one. And perhaps you're going to start questioning those beliefs. Funny how we have the crown chakra and the third eye presence in your chakra cards that came through. So your belief systems and intuitively feeling and seeing clearly the truth is being revealed. That's what I'm really hearing right now for you, group one. So I feel like you are going into this analyzing of who you really are and actually having your eyes open to the truth of that, because I feel like you've been blinded in a lot of ways by your own beliefs, whether these have been instilled in you from the past, from programming, from your parents. I'm hearing religion for some of you. There's been a lot of these harsh programs that have made you feel like you're not enough, that you're a sinner, that you're not good enough to do what you've been meant to do. And I felt like what I'm just feeling is like that's held you back in so many ways in your life from really seeing your full potential and what you're really capable of. So with the crown chakra being literally how we receive intuitive guidance, how we receive what our beliefs are, and that connectedness to the divine, to our spiritual self, you know, this is very highlighted in this reading. And I really feel like you are starting to question your true beliefs and if they really are the truth and if they resonate with you, group one. I'm seeing you kind of question them like, oh wow, I didn't realize I had this belief about myself that is totally not true. And I think I'm going to change. I think I'm going to have the courage to explore that, to explore the fear that's actually kept me from my greatness. And that's where I feel like this wailing tree is playing a role with the reconciliation. You're literally reconciling the past. You're coming to this point of realization where you're feeling the truth. You're feeling it. Okay, that is key. You have to feel. Okay, group one, I feel like a lot of you already know logically the work that you have been doing or the messages that have been coming through. I feel like a lot of you know that and you're just like, yeah, I know I need to love myself. I know I need to see myself as my guides do. Because I kind of feel that. It's like, I already know, but are you feeling it? Are you allowing your emotions to catch up with your logic? Because I'm hearing that's where we're having a struggle. And that's why we need to push past the ego and the stories, the old narratives, the old paradigm, if you will, that we've lived to push through to the truth. So it's not always comfortable. We have to feel the pain we felt. We have to feel the hurts that has been coming through from your inner child. And I feel that a lot in my throat chakra. My throat chakra is super strained. So there is truth that is coming through for you that might not be easy to swallow, okay? Really getting that, but the answers are within you and you have to go in and notice how this is literally a little child exploring, looking into a new world, you know, birthing a new world perhaps. And with that candle, it's making me think of searching, you know, looking through the darkness to see the light. Where do you need to illuminate, you know, truth in your story, in your narrative, in your ego, in your worlds? You know, what is the truth? But to find those answers, they are within you, group one. So I'm really getting this guidance for you to discover the truth, you know, about yourself, about your life, about the past, and really allowing yourself to work with that inner child, listening to her. What does she need to say? Him, her, however you identify. What does your inner child need to say? Okay? And have you been really listening? Have you been really feeling what feelings you've buried? You know, a lot of times we aren't honest with ourselves. And I feel called to share with you. I feel like sometimes we can have this experience where we know we have fear of something and we're like, oh my gosh, I'm so afraid. But you never really go into why you're afraid because it is uncomfortable. It's like, oh, it's there. Ooh, I just don't want to go into that because it's uncomfortable. It makes you feel scared and vulnerable. But that's exactly the place you need to go. Group 1. That's what I'm hearing. You need to go into that uncomfortability. You need to lean into that, because it's only in that space of uncomfortability that true breakthroughs can happen. True truth can come to realization, and helping you really see. This is making me look at this divine alchemy. So emerald tablet activation. So cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. So the divine alchemy is really jumping out at me as I talk about this. So how can you change the narrative? So how can you literally transmute that energy? How can you be the alchemist of your life, where you literally turn pain, sorrow into beauty, into love, and transmute it in your life? Okay, and clearing away the negative that makes you feel that way. Because a lot of times, like, I feel you feel very strongly. Group 1, your emotions are very powerful. And I'm actually hearing some of you have actually been like teased about this. You've been bullied about how sensitive you are, because you take everything in and you really feel everything. And it's actually very beautiful, because you feel in a way that many don't. It almost makes you feel alone, because it's just like nobody can understand the depth of your emotion and how you feel and sense and see the world in such a unique and beautiful way. But because of this, we've carried a lot of different unprocessed emotion and sensitive energy, which is definitely wanting to be felt and released and acknowledged. Okay, that's what this card is all about. Okay, finding peace with those emotions, letting them be acknowledged, seen, felt, heard, not just by the mind logically knowing they're there, but actually feeling them. That is your homework that Spirit is assigning you right now. So you might notice the next while there might be a slowdown in your day-to-day life. There might be this moment of pause, and you might not want to be paused right now. You might want to be going and doing and creating. But what I'm really hearing is it's really important for you to get in touch with these emotions and feel them. So there's definitely some inner work here that is coming forward. But that's why we're getting this patience card as well. So with the Kingfisher card, oh my goodness, if I could pick this card up, that would be marvelous. There we go. So with this Kingfisher card, we have be patient and focused. So this also makes me really get the vibe that to focus in on your power and realize that you do have the ability to really, really create the life you want, and to be patient throughout this process of healing, because that's going to only add power to your manifestations. And to clear, cancel, and delete any of these strong emotions we might feel, any of these negative thoughts that we might feel in this process, because we're going to go here, we're going to feel these emotions, but it's important not to become suffocated by them or project them outward. Okay, so be there, visit here, learn the lessons you need to know here with your inner child, but then release them, free them, and lighten up that energy again, and clear, cancel, and delete. Ask your angels to clear that negative energy so you can step into your power again and really go into manifesting what you really want. So zeroing in, focusing in on what you want to bring in now, because I'm hearing this is a very exciting chapter for you, Group 1. And it's time to get confident. It's time to see your greatness. It's time to see everything that is coming to fruition for you. And that's why I feel like my throat chakra is so tight, because you're still a little blind to it. You're still a little blind to the beauty of you, okay? And that's why we have this. It's time for you to reveal your true self. So you have hidden in the shadows far too long, Group 1. You've hidden yourself. You've hidden your talents, your abilities. You haven't felt safe to be seen. That's what I'm gathering, and that's what that inner child wants to say. It's like, I want to be safe. I want to know I'm okay. I want to know that you've got me. You know, I want to know that it's safe to be me. And that's what I'm hearing, you know, this inner child cry right now is like, when will I be able to just be me? When will I be able to be valued for who I am? But that's not going to happen until you validate yourself, Group 1, until you validate how you feel, until you give yourself the honor, the respect, and the clarity you need. You know, so how can you create that safety now? How can you help your little you feel safe to be him or herself? how can you do that? How can you create that environment? Because I'm really hearing it's time to take that risk of really revealing who you are to the world. Because I'm hearing you are someone who is meant to shine. You are someone who is meant to thrive, to help heal the world. So take a breath. Breathe. Allow yourself to work through those emotions. Allow yourself this time of pause. Allow this time to really uncover who you are and clear and release. Find that peace within yourself, and see where you're guided to go. And we have this signs card, so there are always signs to guide you on your true path. So you are not alone. The universe is co-creating with you, is working with you, but you need to meet them halfway. So remain focused, be patient, don't rush this process, dig deep into who you are, and allow yourself to really blossom. And enjoying the journey, I'm really feeling that, enjoying the journey as you go. So I attract romance filled with divine love. I have a healthy sex life. So with this, I really feel like it's time to get excited. It's time to be more passionate. It's time to enjoy and savor, fill your life with wonder. When I look at this Kingfisher card again, like all the little sparkles around it, like the beauty, the pizzazz, the magical, the mystical, filling your life with that kind of energy. I'm really, really here that this is so important to focus on. How can you create more light, more sparkle in your life? And how can you cut away the things that make you feel less than? So we have the sword here, confidence in your magic. It's time to cut out these beliefs that say you're not worthy of this, that you're not worthy of pleasure, that you're not worthy of enjoying and experiencing all that life has to offer. Archangel Michael's on standby to help you to cut these cords, okay? So let's check out our angel number, and then we'll take a look at our card as well. So we had the number 488. Your angels are encouraging you to know that to teach is to learn. You are being encouraged to shine. So yes, you have acquired a lot of wisdom on your journey. It's time to see and have confidence in your ability, and know that everything you've gone through is to help you become this teacher, to master your life, to help others on their journey. I really feel that for you, Group 1. And it's time to embrace it, okay? So let's check out our surprise card. Okay, so we have Sacral Chakra, which is so great. It really goes in with that theme of enjoying and working with that inner child, right? That's where that sits. So we have the word potential. So let's read this. I am alive with potential and fertile with possibility. I allow my dreams and desires to gestate and birth. I am an expression of the infinite potential of the universe. I nurture my potential and possibility. All is possible. So how beautiful is that? So seeing the potential, seeing the endless possibilities that are coming forward for your life, and tapping into your manifestation power. And you will really do this as you begin to see your power, as you begin to see who you are, and remove and eliminate these old stories, these old beliefs and narratives that have held you back, that have kept you small. So as you cut these away, you begin to see this about yourself. You begin to see the potential of your life. You begin to see how you can free yourself and dance freely with life instead of being a captive of it. So Group 1, that is what I see for you. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I really see some beautiful things coming through for you. So let me know your thoughts below if you enjoyed this reading, and if you would like to book your own personal deep healing session with Reiki, channeled messages from your personal guides, as well as your own card pull, let me know. I will leave my details below. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Hello Group 2, and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. Thank you for joining me. We're going to see what cards come forward for you. But first off, we are going to examine your card pick. Okay, so we have Chrysacola. My body and mind are in balance. I am healthy is your card. So let's check this out. We're going to look at the flip side as well. It says reduce inflammation, release anger and resentment, heal old mental and emotional wounds, improve inner peace, balance mind, body, and emotions. Okay, so that is our first card for you, group 2. So we're definitely going to check that out, all right? So let's see what else comes forward for you in our reading today. I've got a few different decks that we're going to play with, and we're just going to flow with it, see what messages you need to hear. I feel like this card wanted to come out. Perfect. Look at the energy of that card. Wow. Okay, love this. We have Archangel Metatron's cube right here. Beautiful. And co-cooperate for the highest good of the community. All right, so we have co-creation. Beautiful. Let's see what else we have. Let's check out some more cards. Group number 2, please. What do we need to know for group number 2? This one for sure. Okay, we have the Horseman, Herald of Change. Okay, do we need one more? Yes, Skybridge, possibility for union. Okay, wow. All right. Let's get you some more information. Group 2, please. What else do we need to know for group 2? All right, we have Seraphim's Gateway. All right, so voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support, love. Okay, some good energies. Wow. All right, let's grab you an angel card. It's coming for group 2. Easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. We have sapphire crystal highlighted here. Okay, so we're going to just do a little camera adjusting. There we go. So you guys can see everything as they come forward. Okay, I do feel called to pull you one more of these. So yeah, here we go. Amethyst. Group 1 got this too. So revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel love for who you truly are. Okay. Wow, lots of beautiful energy coming through for you, group 2. Oh my goodness. Let's grab you some chakra cards. Okay, we have 2. Okay. We have Divinity. Recognize the divine in the mirror. Okay, so we have that. We have expression. Express your true self. The world needs you. All right. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. We're going to pull you a few more cards. Group 2. What does group 2 need to know, Spirit? Breathe. Unconditional love. Aww. Beautiful. Okay. One more. I'm gonna grab you one of these cards. What's group 2 need to know, guys? Here we go. I want to grab both of these. All right. So we have change in direction, and we have family. Okay, so we're going to put those to the side as well. Conditional love and breathe. Okay, and let's pick you guys an angel number. 475. With change and power comes great responsibility. You are being invited to stay grounded and connect with God as you move forward. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so I'm going to grab you a surprise card that we are going to look at the end. Okay, so we're going to bookmark that and we will come back to it. Okay. All right, my friends, so let's get into your reading. Okay, so definitely just feeling the energies. Definitely feel some strain in the throat chakra. So I do feel like there is some truth that is coming forward for you guys. Definitely getting that. I'm also getting this energy of health. We're really seeing that theme here. So maybe you haven't been feeling the greatest, group 2. Maybe your health has been a primary concern for you. Maybe you've been feeling alone. I'm definitely getting that you've been feeling alone in your journey. You've been feeling a little helpless. You've been feeling like, when is someone going to give me support? When are things going to start changing? When am I going to be able to take the driver's seat of my life? I'm definitely feeling this energy of impatience and frustration here. I feel like you are anxious to go. You are ready to bolt ahead on your life journey. I actually feel you being very focused on a specific outcome is what I'm hearing for you, group 1, and I'm hearing that needs to be released. We need some more flexibility. I'm definitely hearing we are where we are for a reason, and we're not seeing the lesson just yet. Okay, so that might be hard for us to hear, but I am getting that truth is coming through for you, group 1, and it's time to open your eyes and feel intuitively into what these lessons are. And we do have some clarity in the cards here coming forward very strongly. So perhaps you've been put in this position where you are unwell. Okay, and I really empathize with you, group 2. It is so hard when our body isn't working in the way we wish it was. But I'm definitely hearing this message to tell you to love yourself, to give yourself more love, because regardless of what ailment you are dealing with right now, whether it is physical or not, the answer is always give it more love. And that's what we have in the cards, is unconditional love. Where have you been putting conditions on yourself? Where have you been separating yourself from the ever-flowing love of the universe? Where have you been holding back from receiving in life? Okay, because I'm really hearing like you feel so alone and you feel like nobody understands your plight. And I'm really feeling like you are just down in the dumps, group 2. I feel like you are really struggling and you're in this period of low. But that being said, that doesn't mean that all hope is lost. You're in this state for a reason, group 2. And I feel like Spirit wants to show you the correlation between the mind, the body, and the spirit, and how all are needing balance. And it all stems with your beliefs of self. That's what I'm really getting in this reading, is we are not seeing or recognizing who we really are and how we are an asset to this world. We're not recognizing that. We're not seeing the brilliance of our own beauty and why we are here. I feel like some of you logically know that you are here with a beautiful destiny, with something left to offer this world, but you're feeling like you're being held back. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm also picking up on a bit of this resentment with the universe. Like, when is it going to be my turn? When am I going to be healthy enough? When am I going to be good enough to get myself out into the world and do my thing? That's what I'm hearing. Like, I'm just hearing this like resentment come up. My throat chakra is just like on fire right now. It's tight. It's really jaded. Is this chip on the shoulder energy. But I'm hearing we need to cooperate. We need to start seeing the oneness with the universe, okay? Because change is coming. We have the horseman. Change is coming. We have the change in direction, and I'm really hearing there are some things that we first need to address before we can fully surrender to all the changes necessary, okay? We need to see our greatness. It's time to see the divinity in the mirror. Okay, so what do you believe about yourself? Group 2, what do you really believe about yourself? And is it real? Is it true? Okay, it is time to get the answers to this deep question. Are you hiding? You might have been attracted to group 1 as well. So if so, watch that as well. There's a lot of correlations with this pile too. But are you hiding? Are you showing yourself off? Are you revealing who you truly are? And do you even know who that really is? Could there be a possibility that you are not seeing a component of who you are? Is there a possibility that you have become inflexible in your definition of self? I'm really hearing the word flexibility come through very quickly. Your guides want you to be more flexible in how you view yourself and how you treat yourself. You are very hard. You are very rigid in your definition of who you are and what you're capable of. And I am hearing you are literally restraining yourself from moving forward in this journey. And your body is crying out to you. I really feel that. It wants to express these emotions that have been buried. And I'm hearing some of you are denying this. Even as I say this, you're like, I don't do that. I kind of feel this, but the universe is calling you out. If you chose this pile, you needed this truth today. Where can you be more flexible? Where have you been too hard on yourself, group 2? And logically, you might know this, but there are emotions that are literally dying to be expressed, okay? And I'm just hearing it's time to listen to the cries of your physical form because everything is connected. We cannot keep looking at things separate anymore. Emotions create physical manifestation. So if you are dealing with a physical illness, I am of the belief that most of the time, these things are very connected to our emotional self and not properly heating those energies, not properly healing or processing those emotions. Thus, where do they go? And they materialize in that select chakra where the emotions originate. So I'm definitely feeling throat chakra for a lot of you and heart. So you might have been dealing with some throat issues. Maybe you have reoccurrent, tonsillitis, strep throat, thickness of the throat, thyroid issues, whatever kind of resonates for you, but really take stock, where have these emotions collected in your physical form and how are they trying to get acknowledgement physically right now? You can learn so much through your physical body and the signals it tells you. I'm being called to direct you to Louise Hay's book on healing your body, and really going into the detailed descriptions and where it might be correlating to your emotions. So my friends, I do feel like a lot of these feelings of unworthiness and low self-worth have come from family. Right, this card came out for a reason. It says this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So I'm definitely feeling there might have been someone in your family, there might have been someone you were very close with that made you feel less than, that made you feel like you weren't able to be safe to reveal who you were. I'm hearing like a lot of you felt very suppressed. And that's where I'm feeling this resentment, a bit of this anger as well coming through, especially in the throat chakra, where it's like, you know, you've suppressed me long enough and you want to lash out. That's what I keep hearing. It's just like at any given moment, you might be a volcano that erupts because you've been suppressed for so long. But I'm hearing once more, like, to free yourself of this, work with these emotions and start looking for support, ways to support yourself and to actually recognize you are supported. You are not alone, group 2. This is a very strong message. You are divinely supported. So we have voice activation. See your voice. Use your voice, express how you feel, express yourself, who you are out into the world, clear that throat chakra. But we also have divine support. You are supported. You are not alone going through this. There are people who do see you, who do love you, who do value you. So are you allowing yourself to see that? To believe that, okay? It's time to see your greatness. It's time to acknowledge it, to own it, to create these big changes, because I really see that happening. And it's time to co-create. We have the sky bridge, possibility for union. We have the ant, cooperate for the highest good of the community. So where can you make peace? Where can you have a reconciliation? Where can you unite in life? Whether this is with a person who caused you pain, or whether this is your own personal journey of enlightenment, becoming more unified within who you are. I feel both coming through, both situations. But how can you create unity? How can you start seeing the oneness, the divine that exists within you? Because the truth is the truth, not what your ego is going to tell you. Your ego wants to create separation with you, but it is time to push past that belief system and see the oneness. The oneness. You are connected. You are in direct link with the universe. You are unconditionally loved. That is fact. That is truth. You don't have to change. You don't need to be anything other than who you are to be worthy of that love, group 2. And it's time to accept that truth into your heart. So recognize the divinity of you. Recognize and honor who you are. And breathe through this process. You are being called to pause. This is deep healing work that you are doing, and it's necessary to give your body time, to give your emotions time, and breathe. It's time to see the beauty of life around you, that life is happening for you, not to you, my friends. And as you do, wow, change is coming. Your whole perception changes. You open up your belief systems and you begin to see all the harmony in life rather than the division, rather than the separation. It changes everything. This horseman is coming in to create that instant change. I feel a lot of beauty in this. We also have give yourself a break with this. We have easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach. So you cannot rush this process, group 2. You need to listen and love yourself. You need to listen to your body, listen to your soul, and create that pace in your life. This is something you cannot force, or you will be forced to repeat this lesson. You'll be forced to reevaluate. So stop that need to push, to go, go, go. You are enough where you are, group 2. You are enough. All right, there is so much beauty coming forward for you in this, and we just need to trust the process. So give yourself this love, breathe, go gently, create more of a community, see the truth that you are loved for who you are, and you are safe to reveal that. You're safe to reveal yourself. Allow others to see who you are. There's no more need to hide or suppress yourself. Let go of that anger. Let go of that hurt. Release this family tie, this family hurt. It's time to move forward. Ooh, sorry, as I moved my camera by accident. All right, so let's check out that angel number one more time, and then we're going to check out our card. So, here we go. With change and power comes great responsibility. You are being invited to stay grounded and connect with God as you move forward. So we do see this change, this herald of change. So once again, big change is coming. Great responsibility is coming. But we need to stay grounded. We need to start seeing our roots, our worth, our value before we move forward in this next chapter. Okay, I do feel called to get a little bit of information on this. So let's grab you. What card do we want to pull you? I guess this one. Let's see what change is coming in. What change is coming in for group 2? What is this change? Oh, ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, and anniversaries. Ooh, we're going to start celebrating life. What other change is coming in? Ooh. Okay, so we have the multifaceted card. So there's a lot. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you are asking about. All right, I want to grab one of these. What change? What other details can we get? What additional messages do we have for group 2? Okay, we have 2 cards. Oh, I love this. So we have detox your friendships. Okay, so yeah, this family card could very well be tied to this. So where do we hold toxic situations or people or friends or relationships that make us feel that we have to hide or suppress ourselves, and how can we detoxify that? Okay, so we're definitely seeing change in our friendships. And then we have windfall of abundance. I love this. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So you are supported, okay? Life is coming forward for you to celebrate. Good news is on the way. Abundance is on the way. And there's many different avenues this is going to take and many different ways this is going to look for each of you, because this is a general read. But overall, look at this beautiful energy that's coming through. Celebration, abundance, so letting go of these ties to people that don't serve you anymore, letting go to these beliefs that make you feel alone or separate from God, from the universe, from yourself, from your gifts. So it's definitely time to acknowledge the divine in the mirror. It's time to express your true feelings, express your true self, and to heal your body, nourish your body, and find that balance. I am healthy. Reduce inflammation, release anger and resentment, heal all mental and emotional wounds, improve inner peace, balance mind, body, and emotions. So yes, we're definitely holding on to this anger, this resentment. So clear that, my friends. Work with that, my friends. And as you do, you are going to balance and bring harmony and abundance into your life. And we're also going to see the oneness with others. Okay, so I do see this coming through as well as an additional message. So for some of you, it might very well be acknowledging the oneness and the relationships you have with others and seeing all of us are just on our own journey. So even if we felt hurt, even if there has been anger and resentment that we're feeling with another person or an argument that we've had, how can we start seeing that we need to cooperate? We need to start feeling into that truth of unity, of oneness, and creating peace in our worlds and in our lives. We really have this coming forward. Connect with your soul self, connect with the ever-flowing love of the universe, and start realizing where maybe we need to start cutting that cord to separation and to things and people that make us feel separate from ourselves or each other. So I really hope this helps. I really do feel like some reconciliations are happening, some unions are happening, celebrations are happening. So all of this is happening for you, group 2. So always remember that you are on a spiritual path and that your guides, the universe, cares and is going to help you through this time. So I'm sending you so much love, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know if it resonated down below. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm excited to see what messages the universe has for you. So to start off our reading, let's check out our first card. So we have Watermelon Tourmaline. My heart is open to giving and receiving love. I transform the world around me by focusing on divine love. Let's see the back. Open your heart to love. Feel unconditional love and support. Bridge the spiritual connection between heaven and earth. Increase romance. Beautiful. Okay, so that's our first card to start. So let's move forward and let's see what else the universe has to say to you, group 3. What's coming forward for group 3? Oh, monkey. Experience all that life has to offer. Oh, I love the energy of this card. Notice the energies on the heart spaces kind of interlinking. I love that. Beautiful. All right, let's see what else we have going on for you, group 3. Oh boy, a lot of cards want to come through for you. All right. I feel like these two. So we have divine intervention, and then we have be gentle with yourself. Okay. Look at all that gold. Wow, wow, wow. Love it. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for group 3. Okay, whoops. Ah, cosmic womb. All right, the divine feminine. Number 6. Okay, let's see what else we need to know for group 3, please. Wow, all right. So once again, we have a bunch of different cards. So I am going to just reshuffle and see what comes through. Card for group 3, please. What does group 3 need to know? Sword of light, divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. Wow. All right, feeling that card for sure. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's get some more details here. Positive-minded people. Whoops. Wow, okay, getting some good guidance. Grab you another one of these. Okay. Come here, sorry, now I'm messing up all the cards, of course. Leave it to me. And then we have negativity. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's grab you some chakra cards. Whoops. As one flies across the room already. Let's just, oh, that's too funny. So that one like flew across the room as I grabbed the deck, and it's signs. There will always be signs to guide you on your true path. Okay, so we have that guy. Let's see, let's pull you another one for group 3, please. Oh goodness. These cards easily flip over, so there we go. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll put this guy over here. Trying to find room for everything on my small little table today. All right. Let's now grab you this deck, and then we'll pick you an angel number and dive right into your reading, group 3. Okay, we have 2 here. So we have quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern the process, your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. And then we have conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade or organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only what you need. Okay. Interesting. All right, so let's pull you guys your angel number. We have 769. Connect with your emotions in order to ignite your passions. Powerful manifestations will take place when you connect with the wild, raw, and untamed aspects of your being. It's time to reveal all of the elements of your true nature. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to bookmark that with a surprise card that we will look at the end of the reading. Okay, my beautiful friends, let's see what we have in store for you. So I'm definitely picking up some energies of, how do I word this? Almost like a bit of a power struggle. That's kind of what I feel with this. It's almost like you've been in this situation or place in your life where you're just kind of back and forth and you're kind of unsure of what to do next. Almost like you want to go out on for a night on the town, but you feel restricted because you don't have the money, and you feel that frustration. You know, that's kind of what I'm feeling. And that's just an example, but I just feel like there's this it's interesting. And I just feel like there's a lot that you're just anxious and ready to do, and you're getting a little down on yourself about it, that you can't go and enjoy the things you want to enjoy, and almost like you're feeling held back. That's what it is. I feel like you're feeling held back in some way, and getting a little bit of this impatience, right? And negativity, because you're like, okay, can't I just go? Like, why can't I just do the things I want to do? And this is definitely a theme I feel for all readings. Every single reading today has been a little bit with that energy. And what I'm just hearing is it's time to transmute that energy, and it's time to be more loving and more open and release. I'm hearing like some vows of poverty. So I'm definitely feeling financially you guys might have been struggling lately, or you've been worried about, maybe some money fears have been coming up, but your guides really want to have this message come through to you, group pile 3, that money is energy, and it's time to change your perspective of it. It's time to open up your perspective of what money really is and how it doesn't control you. Okay, I'm really hearing like it's up to you if you want to allow it to really control you, or if you're going to flow with it, if you're going to recognize it for what it is, and to trust the divine to orchestrate your life in a way that helps you get what you need. You know, asking for your needs to be met, and really assess, what do you really need in your life? Because I'm hearing you're going through this process of what's truly important. What is truly important to you? And I'm actually hearing like the divine is showing up in a real strong way. We have the signs card and we have the divine intervention. So I feel like if you just step back and trust, Know that the universe is going to show up for you in real big ways, and sometimes in ways you didn't first expect, okay? And we also have the harmony card. You know, harmony makes the song of life sweeter. So how can you be more harmonious in the way you view things? You know, how can you be less rigid and inflexible? How can you be more flexible with your views and perspectives of money and how you live your life? And how can you transmute any negative energies that's coming forward into positive energy? You know, and we're definitely getting this go ahead to experience all that life has to offer, you know, whether you're on a budget or not. I'm hearing, how can you really enjoy your life where you are? How can you fill your life with divine love? How can you fill your life with happiness, with beauty? And how can you start really tapping into your manifestation power? Because we have the cosmic womb, which is all about creation, right? Creating, birthing a new version of self into the world, creating your manifestations and birthing those into the world and materializing them. So we're really being called to retreat into this divine feminine energy, this creative energy, and getting excited about it, okay? That's what I'm really hearing. And I'm hearing you are someone who is very unique. You're someone that I feel is a little unconventional, and that you don't want to do the regular 9-to-5 job. That's what's coming through for a lot of you who pick this pile. It's like, no, I don't want to go that way. I know that doesn't fulfill me. And I feel your frustration with this. It's just like, I just want to get out of this narrative that everybody follows, and I want to go my own way. But you're almost like unsure of how. And I'm just hearing, release the how, my friends, release the how and trust. Okay, the signs are going to be present to show you where to go next. Can make the decision to be harmonious with life and co-create with it, to flow with it, and set the intention, I'm hearing, to experience all that life has to offer, because that's available to you right now, whether you feel you have enough money or not. But it's time to let go of this lack mentality, okay, my friends? It's time to cut that off, and it's time to really be conscious of how you're living. Okay, so we have the conscious consumer, and we also who we're living life with. Okay, so who are we surrounding ourselves with? Are we surrounding ourselves with influences that put us deeper into that negative mindset? Or are they helping us move into a higher frequency, a higher state of being, positive-minded people? Because who we surround ourselves with really becomes who we are in a lot of ways. They influence us. Their energy intermeshes with our own, whether we want to admit that or not. It's the truth. So who are you around the most? Are they positive influences? Are they helping you along your journey? Are they helping you see how you're capable? Are they showing you and open you up to new ways of seeing things? You know, so there's definitely this element of it's time to cut ties with negativity and to embrace relationships and situations that really build you up, okay? We have this sword of light, so breakthroughs are coming, and whenever we see the sword, there's things that are being cut from life. So where do you need to cut ties? Where do you need to cord cut? You know, it could even be the belief systems that have you feeling that you have to stay small, that you'll always lack money, you'll always lack abundance. Really be honest here. Do you feel that way? And if so, why? How can you honor those emotions and set them free? How can you cut the cords to the belief that you will always be impoverished? How can you cut the belief systems that make you feel that you'll never be able to amount to what you really want to be? And acknowledge the dreams that you have, because they're meant to be yours. So we have this breakthrough energy here, this sort of light coming in to illuminate all these areas that we've been in the dark, right? So it's time to find that illumination. It's time to find more harmony and recognize that we have power. We have power to manifest and create the life we desire. We just have to start seeing things that way, okay? We also have the watermelon tourmaline crystal here. So we have, my heart is open to giving and receiving love. I transform the world around me by focusing on divine love. So that literally is your answer, my friends. Whether you're lacking or whether you have an abundance, the answer is to give and receive in balance and to focus on love, the purity of that, okay? So it says, open your heart to love. Feel unconditional love and support. bridge the spiritual connection between heaven and earth and increase romance. So once again, we have this harmonious energy coming through. How can you connect the divine to your physical? How can you bridge that gap that you might feel that you're not connected, that you won't be able to have the abundance of the universe, that you're not worthy enough, that you're too different, or you can't embrace that side of you, whatever it is, how can you bridge that gap and create that harmony, that unity? How can you connect to love in your life? I definitely feel a theme of worthiness too. Maybe you feel unworthy secretly of your desires. And that's why you're being called to take this quiet retreat, this quiet time, to do a little introspection, to get a little bit deeper, to really assess, where are you in your life and what needs a little course correcting? Where can we create more harmony? And also, how can we be more loving to ourselves? Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. So I'm really hearing this, maybe you have been through the ringer. Maybe you've had struggles. Okay, and I really am so sorry you've had those experiences, group 3. It can really be hard, especially in this world that we live in, where there's so much focus on the material, so much focus on fear. It can be really difficult for us to open up enough to really see our worthiness of receiving sometimes, and believing that things can actually come to us with ease and grace, without working, without overextending, without hurting ourselves or harming ourselves in any sort of way. And that's where I feel like this love correlation is coming in. How can you love yourself more to see how you're deserving of life on your terms? And what do you want that life to look like? Do you want to continually be in lack and struggle, or do you want to take the risk and dive into co-creation? Or be that master formulator of your life, so to speak, and I'm really just hearing, release the how, just set the intention. I will be able to achieve my dreams. I am able to achieve my dreams right now, and I'm going to make the decision to take the driver's seat, to go gently, to take care of my needs, because I do feel like the universe is coming in strongly to teach you that your needs need to come first. How can you better take care of you, group 3? All right, let's just grab a random card from here. Oh, interesting. Release jealousy. So we definitely have this element coming to the fore here. How can we release any sort of covetedness of what others might have? Because you can have it too, right? So we have release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they have it, so can you. So this says it really perfectly. If we don't have something and we fixate on what we don't have, if we fixate on the lack, the universe is going to manifest exactly as you affirm. So imagine if we change that narrative, if we change the story and went, instead of what we lack, but what we do have, having gratitude, cultivating what we want to actually create, and put our energies there into what we want to create instead of what we don't want, we can see a big turnaround, right? So we're definitely hearing, release this negativity, release any sort of form of jealousy we might have, because I definitely feel this, when is it going to be my turn? And don't beat yourself up for feeling that way. Honor how you feel. That's okay. We're human. This is nothing to be ashamed of, okay? So honor if there is a little bit of jealousy there. That is part of our experience. So how can we create more harmony? How can we watch for signs to make those changes we're being called to make? And how can we trust? And how can we love ourselves even more along the journey, right? So how can we transform this negativity into something that's actually empowering, that helps us create the life we desire? Okay, so let's check out that angel number one more time. Yes, so connect with your emotions in order to ignite your passions. Powerful manifestations will take place when you connect with the wild, raw, and untamed aspects of your being. It's time to reveal all the elements of your true nature. So I really get with this angel number, the 769 number, we have such encouragement to really feel into our power, really feel into our creative energies, our creative passions, to birth into the world what we want to experience and allow our manifestations to really come forward. It says here, powerful manifestations will take place when you connect with that. So really connect with that, leave behind any jealousy, leave behind the negativity, step into the driver's seat of your life and create the dreams you want. All right, let's check out our surprise card. So we have Moldavite, unconventionality. I love this. So your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel different from others. So we definitely have this confirmation that you are not one that follows the crowd. You are someone who's meant to stand out on their own, group 3. You are someone who is meant to be a trendsetter. So don't follow the crowd. Don't make money in traditional ways. Create, move forward in life in a way that really suits you as a person and as an individual, and really give yourself that unconditional love, because once you open your heart to that and you really see that you are worthy of receiving, I see the gates of success truly opening up even more for you, okay? So we have so much confirmation of abundance wanting to come through. So visualize it, manifest it, feel it, release those negative emotions, and cut away anything that stands in your way. Really surround yourself with uplifting people who help you see life in a new way, and really take that time to go slowly. This is not a time to rush this process. The universe is lovingly helping you release these old stories so you can open up to abundance in all forms. So my friends, that completes my reading for you. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, let me know in the comments below. Sending you lots of love and light. Bye.